And now we're back to the studio. Welcome to your home studio. It's a beautiful view behind. I'd love to share with you. This is the Lake of Zurich, right here in Switzerland. It's such a privilege to be with you today. Let's start with a deep breath. And on your exhale, relax your shoulders and your face. Another deep breath in. Make a sound on the exhale like a sigh. And another deep breath in. Reach your arms up overhead. On the exhale, bring your hands to your heart. As you exhale, all the air out. Chin to the chest. Again, reach up. Same thing, but this time we'll sing on the way down. Good. Again, reach up your arms. Exhale. And chin to the chest, all the air out. One more time, reach up your arms. And then relax your hands down. Just take a few resting breaths. Feel your shoulders relax and your face. There's no rush. Now reach your arms, both arms, up and stretch a little higher on one side and then the other side. A few times. And both sides reach up. And arch over to one side. Big shape like a rainbow. Stay there, breathe in, stretch longer. And exhale all the air out. Look up under your arm. Let's do one more breath in this shape. And stretch a little more. Yes, back to the top, breathe in. And exhale on the other side. Stay and breathe. Once more. Really stretch. Yes, back to the top now, big breath. And hands to the heart. Chin to chest. Relax your shoulders and the chin down. Look forward, breathe in, reach the arms out. Bring your hands around behind your back, interlace the fingers, stretch your arms back behind. Shoulders relaxing down away from the ears. And take another big breath, lift the heart. As you exhale, tilt your body forward, over the legs, rocking the pelvis forward. Keep the back as straight as possible. The belly lifting in and up. Spine long. And slowly let gravity deepen the stretch for you. Until your heart and head come closer to the earth. And maybe even touch your head on the floor or a block. That's optional. One more breath. and back up to the top. Release your hands to the front. Rub your hands with enough power that you feel some heat in your hands from the friction of the contact, the power, transformation of energy in your body to the heat rising into the air. Now take a big breath, open your palms like a book. On the exhale, softly blow across your hands and feel that temperature shift. Bring your hands to your heart, a little space between, so you're not pressing the hands flat like a piece of paper. No, they're soft and curved like a flower bud. A little space in the center for a gift. Place this close to your heart so they can feel each other. The flower of your intention is a movement you make with your mind, isn't it? When you put your hands in this shape, make this mudra, shape of the hands. Feel the power of intention. Choose a beautiful image about yourself, about you connected with nature. That's why a flower is one image that works for me. But for you, maybe it's a different one. You visualize a star at your heart, or at your third eye, or shining out of the crown like a fountain of flowers. Choose the image that works for you to coordinate, sense, and build the awareness, the sensitivity of the truth of who you really are. And all of those images, they're poetic. They're not literal things. They are essential feelings and essential truths. The images, of course, they are inexpressible. They can show you true things already inside you. All right. So you have your intention in your mind. Moments of silence. Sweet, quiet, openness. Already the day starting off better. Reach the arms out and hands to the heart. Chin to chest, shoulders relaxed, chin down. Look forward, breathing. And then swing your feet back behind. Come on to your hands and knees. Cat-cow stretch. And downward facing dog. Some slow bicycle movements with the legs. Let your hips move side to side. And then straight legs. Forward to the plank pose. Just hold it steady there a few breaths. And back up to down dog, hips high. Drop the heels toward the floor. Good. Right leg up high, breathe in. On the exhale, knee to elbow, right side touch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch, a little higher. Inhale, up. Exhale, touch high as you can. All the air goes out. Inhale, lift high, high, high. Exhale, step forward. Place the left knee down. Move your right foot out to the side a little bit. Real gentle, easy circles with the hips. Nothing intense, just warming up. Soft, gentle, slow movements with your breathing also. Smooth. Gentle. Now press a little more forward the hips. Rise up on your leg and hands to your hips. Bring the shoulders a bit back. Heart higher, look forward. Crescent pose. Press in the hips forward. Tuck the tailbone gently under. But don't force it. It should feel organic, not stressy. Okay, let's try it again. Release. Release a little bit. Make it more organic. Don't force something. Okay, just stretch your hips forward to lift the navel in. When you feel some tightness in the hip or blockage, don't aggressively smash it. Don't. Just find the comfortable part of the range, the comfortable part. Now, activate down the back leg. Pressing down into the mat and forward, under the leg, not just passively smashing in your hip. Leg down, pressing forward. The other foot pressed down to lift the navel in. Shoulders back. Okay, this leg's going down. Knee is drawing forward. However much you press forward the hips, you're matching with the downward pressure in the left leg. Now that helps you draw the navel in, stabilize. Hands on the hips, roll the shoulders back. Look forward, lift your heart. Few breaths. Optional arms up. And hands to the heart. Rest on the knee for a moment if you liked. Come down easy on both hands. Another small circles. Easy, slow. Don't force it. Up to you. Some people can go deeper on the elbow. So if it's already enough here, stay up. Turn the back toes under and lift the back knee off the floor, straight leg and back. Take your right arm up. Now you bring your hips forward and back until you can sense that your right knee is directly over your ankle. It's not forward anymore. It's just, or 90 degrees, let's say, the right knee. The left leg straight, stretch through the back heel. Take the right hand to your sacrum, turn the chest to the right. Optional, the right arm up. And then back down to the floor. Left knee down, right knee down. Roll your hips around, side to side, round and round. Okay, back to the center, cat-cow. Let's do the other side. Downward facing dog. Left leg up. Exhale, knee to elbow on the left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch. Last time up. And step forward. And softly drop the right knee down to the mat. And make some gentle circles. Bring your both hands on the inside of your left foot, so your leg has some space to move out to the side. Just comfortably, organically, don't push it too strong. Don't try to find the maximum. We're not going for maximum in this class. We're going for optimum. That's different. Optimal range of motion and safety, building strength. You will get stronger. You'll get closer to the maximum, but we're not trying to hit the maximum. We want to go stronger safely, that it keeps going. You keep going without injury. Okay, now at some point you might feel it's possible to lean a little further forward with your hips, like I'm showing here. Starts to feel good now. A reasonable therapeutic stretch in the front of the right hip. My left knee is moving a bit out to the side. I'm resting on my curled hands instead of my wrist to protect my wrist joint. You might like to try it this way. If you have wrist pain, you should modify. Don't continue with weight-bearing exercises of any kind if you feel pain in the joint. That includes the wrist. Also the hip. If you have pain somewhere, make it softer. You could come up on a chair, put a chair here, put your elbow down, or a block. Okay, now try with the hands. Change it up sometimes. Okay, now I'm going to reach my arm up. This is optional. The knee is stretching forward past the middle of the foot, almost over the toes. For me that works, but you be careful with your own body where that range is safe and flowing. Reach up. Okay, back down. Make the right leg straight and slide the hips a bit back. So my left knee is now over the ankle. It's a 90-degree angle roughly. Move just a few centimeters, the hips around that center point. Ah, good. Then arm up. Okay, both hands down. Both knees down. Swing the hips in a circle, round and round. Relax your neck. Get the tension out of your neck, face and jaw, shoulders. Turn your toes under. Show you here. And sit on your heels. It's called Vajrasana, the diamond seat. You can rest your hands on your lap, but that's an option one. Option two, reach your arms up and give it some boost, some energy boost. Reach into the sky, really high. Move your hips gently left and right on one side of the heel, the other. Stretching your toes underneath a little bit, rocking on your foot. Wake up the tendons and the plantar fascia. All right, now we'll stand up on the knees if you can. Hands on the hips. I'll turn so you can see from the side. Now it feels easier for your feet. Bring your hands to the floor again. And sit down, swing the legs in front. Reach your arms up. Bend both knees, tilt your body forward, hold sides of your feet. Lengthen the spine. Stretch one leg just a few centimeters forward. Pull your body forward a little more. Stretch the other leg equally. Now, a bit forward. There's still some bend in the knees. Easier to bring my body down on the legs. Another big breath. Look forward. Lengthen the spine. Lift your navel up toward the spine. On the exhale, stretch the legs a little more and go deeper down. You continue like that. A few more slow, deep breaths. Some of us, for some people, it might be for you today or one day, but don't overdo it. Take it safely. Patiently. One more deep breath. Just a little bit. More. And then sit up. Bend the right knee to your chest. Bring the right foot over the other side. Hold your right knee with the left arm and reach up your right arm. Turn your chest, look back over the right shoulder. Seated spinal twist. Back to the center. Turn on the left side a bit. Back to the center, both legs straight. Massage around the knees. Left knee up. Cross the left foot over the right leg. Hold your bent knee with the right arm and sit up tall. The left arm reach, turn, look back over the left shoulder. A few breaths. Good, back to the center. Turn to the right. And again to the center, both legs straight. Massage around the knees. Both knees to the chest. Feet apart, fold forward. Baddha Konasana. And then slowly come back to sit up. Bring the knees to the center. Easy. Lengthen the spine. Lean back, balance your legs in the air, the arms as well. Just breathe a little faster than usual. Relax. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, drop your chin to the chest. Relax the shoulders again. Lift the navel toward the spine as you push all the air out. Then lift the chin and breathe in. And relax your hands down again. We'll come to lie down on your back. Bring the knees to the chest. Little massage around hips, around the sacrum. Feels nice. Bring one knee closer to the chest, the other leg straight out on the floor. Easy, gentle. Rotate both ankles. If you have any pinching feeling in your hip, the one that's bending, the one that is bringing your knee closer to the chest, on that side, if you feel pinching or discomfort, do not continue that stretch any deeper. That's the signal to release a little bit. Should feel comfortable, just an easy, nice and therapeutic feeling stretch, if anything. Okay, no sharp pains or discomfort. Pressure in the joints, okay? We don't want that. Now, take your right hand to the right foot or use a strap. I have a strap, but I can't reach it right now, so shows you how good is my planning. But I can manage with my long, long arms. First time I saw another mammal with arms like mine was at the zoo. I reached a little higher. So I fell in love with gibbons when I was about 12 years old. I'm like, wow, there's some more primates out there with extra, read all about it, long arms. I thought, man, somebody ought to let these babies out of this cage. I felt bad for them in the cage, honestly, because I identified with them. I thought, wow, they have arms like I do. Okay, bend your right knee again, then put it straight on the floor. Stretch the arms over your head, left and right. A little longer. Bring your left knee up close to the chest. You promise? No pain in the hip. In this exercise or any other exercise, if you feel pain in your hip or another joint, your wrist, your shoulder, your neck, whatever, just back off, make it softer, or skip that exercise, okay? But you can always send me a message and I'll get back to you. But here's the message right now from me. This feels good. Stretch your left leg out to the side if you can. Use a belt if you need to, of course. Turn your chin the opposite direction from the leg. And reach back up to the top of the left leg and bend the left knee again. Nice, soft, easy. And both legs straight on the floor. Reach the arms overhead once more. And stretch the left side and the right side, alternating. Extra long. Deep breath. And hands come down by your hips. Relax a moment. Everything rests. Good. Bend your knees. Now place your feet on the mat, hip width apart. Lift the hips up. And back down again. Just 2 more times. A wave action. Roll up your hips. And roll down. That's 2. 1 more up. Now stay up. Move your shoulder blades just a little bit back behind. Not too tight. Just to help stabilize your shoulders nice and smooth and even on the mat as you lift your heart a little higher. The hips a little higher, the heart puffing up over your chin, but your neck so relaxed. Feels like your neck is sliding away from your body a little bit. It's getting longer. Softer face and tongue and eyes. 1 more breath, lifting up the bridge pose. And down, slowly roll to the earth. When your hips touch the floor, you rest your legs in your own favorite shape. Feet together, knees apart. That's one way. Or the opposite way, feet apart, knees together like a teepee. You pick the shape that fits for you and totally relax your legs. Relax your face, your eyes, your lips, your fingertips, your jaw and tongue, and the soles of your feet. Good. Now come back to the center. If you're eager for more back bending, just please go ahead and do again the bridge, or even for you advanced practitioners, hands by the ears, press up to Urdhva Dhanurasana. If you're familiar with that pose, just go ahead. While the rest of us are going to take it a little slower, we're going to start releasing the spine. Turn your knees to one side. Doesn't matter. You choose one side. Turn over to the side. And your chin the opposite direction from the knees. Reclining spinal twist. We're going to stay here for 30 seconds. And those of us who are in the back bending options still, just feel free, and when you're finished, you join us in the spinal twist. That's good. Now we'll come back to the center. We'll turn on the other side. Reclining spinal twist. The opposite direction now. And back to the center. Both feet on the floor. Bring the knees to the chest. Lift your head up closer to the knees. Maybe you can touch. And rock forward and back a few times. And all the way up to sits. Yeah. Optional headstand. First, if you can manage the headstand safely, go ahead. You can begin now. I'll describe some basic step 1, step 2 safe approaches getting close to headstand for those of you who are interested. Just watch and look how some of our friends will approach the headstands. When you feel ready, you could try this with me. Instructions: do not jump. Okay. We're not using the wall for this example. If you know how, okay, but feel free. Elbows and hands down on the floor, the hands connected all the way, including the palms closed. Yes? And the little pinky on the bottom, she's going to go inside the others, so disappeared inside, so it's not hurting my finger. When I push down, gently pressing my hand to the floor and my forearms. That's the stability system. It's triangle, okay? That only works when the triangle is a triangle. If you open the arms out like this, there's no more triangle, then it won't be stable. So it has to be triangular shape. And my head goes in the center of the triangle. The hips come up. Congratulations, you're in the pose now. Ta-da! You're in the headstand. Step 1, headstands. That's it. Keep your feet on the floor. Only when that feels very stable and pretty easy, optional. Step 2, bring one knee close to your chest. That's all. Congratulations, that's step 2. Just bring both feet to the floor again. Try the opposite knee to the chest. Good. Both feet to the floor. Come on down, knees to the floor. Everybody come to the child's pose. Even those of you who are way up high in the headstand, make your way slowly down and join us in the child's pose. Yes, just totally relax. One more big breath. Let it all out. Bring your hands in front by your head and lift your hips up. Bring your hands right up under your shoulders and come to downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Look forward, breathe in. You can just sit slowly down, or advanced practitioners jump and sit down with your legs in front and lie down on your back. Swing the legs over your head. Touch the floor behind you with your feet. Turn the palms to face up. Shoulder blades come a little bit closer behind. Hands on the back for very gentle support. Just feather touch. And lift your legs up. Neck relaxed. Eyes gently open, but just gazing toward your navel. Somewhere in the direction that your nose is pointing. The reason is because that's a soft, easy resting point for your eye muscles. You don't have to look up to the sky. That will wrinkle your forehead. Try that. If you look up, straight up toward your toes, you're going to wrinkle your forehead. Isn't that true? If I took a photo of you when you're looking at your toes, it just takes some extra effort that's not really helping anything. So let your eyes rest in the direction your nose is pointed. That's probably somewhere close to the navel. So you just have soft light coming in like through the curtains on a sunny day. Another smooth few breaths. All right, and come back down, feet come to the floor, overhead again, behind you. And optional, bend your knees close to the ears. And then bring your hands up by your feet. It's optional. Roll down. Everybody come down. Slowly, slowly, hips to the floor. Reach your legs up in the sky. Straight up. 90 degrees over the hips. Bring your hands down by the hips. Now reach the legs away. And now stretch your legs away from your head. Come down about 50% toward the floor. And then make some slow paddle boat action. Puff up your chest. This is like a little bit of an action like the fish pose. So we're making a fish dynamic variation here. Puff up your chest a little more. Make both legs straight. Bring your hands up in the sky. And then legs slowly come down, slowly come down, slowly come down. Touch the floor. Relax. Shavasana.
begin to deepen your breath. Let all the air out. Make some sound together 3 times Om. Here we go. Breathe in. And again. Last one. And then reach your arms overhead, stretch your body, bend the knees. Roll to the side. Rest a moment there. There's no rush. And slowly sit up. Hands to the heart, take a deep breath. On the exhale, let your chin drop down to the chest. And lift the chin back up. That's all for today. Thanks for joining me.